Hey everybody, things are going a little fast, so we need to figure a way to slow it down, and we're going to do it by spraying. So let's get to it. Hey everybody, it's Coach Barry. It is Friday evening, July 15th, and the grass is going great. We fertilized last weekend and it's really helping, but it has also made the game field really take off. I've had to mow it every single day this week, and every day I'm amazed by how much is cutting off. So we need to slow the growth down without killing anything. So we're going to use a plant growth regulator. So plant growth regulator, or PGR, changes chemicals in the plant that have it so it doesn't promote the blades to grow up, but promotes root growth, and your rhizomes and everything that are going horizontally, it gets those going. So we should get a thicker bed with better roots without it growing as tall, so we don't have to mow as often, or if we do, we're not cutting off as much. Now, they've sprayed a couple times for clover. I appreciate that. We still have a lot of it in the field. So we're going to spray a little bit of chemical to get rid of the clover. It's okay to blend these two. But the problem is with them doing all the spraying, I've never sprayed with this unit before. And it's on the back of the four-wheeler, which we use to pull the leveling drag when we did the top dressing. But I haven't used the sprayer on it yet. So I need to figure out how much area 1 gallon or 1 tank full covers. So to do this, I'm going to fill it with just water with no chemicals in it and go over the lawn. It's windy this evening, but just because I'm spraying water, it won't hurt anything. But I need to figure out how much area I cover with 1 tank so I can figure out how to mix my chemicals, and then we'll come out in the morning and spray when it's cooler and hopefully no wind. So let's get to figuring out the calibration on our sprayer. So now that we have it full of water, we're going to go up to the parking lot, do a couple passes, and see how wide we're actually spraying and how fast I can go and get good coverage. So let's do that. So we found out yesterday that 1 tank pretty well covers the entire football field. So we know that we can mix the amount we need for the 1 field into this 1 tank. And from our app, we found out that we had just over a hectare, which is roughly 110,000 square feet. But if we take out the high jump pits, the long jump and runways, and the pole vault pad, that we can basically say we have 100,000 square feet. So T-Nex, if we read the label, shows that we need 0.6 per thousand, and we have 100 thousandths. So we need 60 fluid ounces of that product. So I will measure that out now, and then we will do our broadleaf killer. So obviously when we're working with chemicals and all that, first you want to follow the label instructions. Don't listen to some guy like me online that really is not a trained professional. And then make sure you follow the label instructions. And then you are dealing with chemicals, so it's good to have at least some measure of precaution, wearing a long sleeve, and then obviously a little protection for your hands just in case you spill. Turn off the booms here real quick, and then turn this on so it starts agitating. That way when I add the chemical, it's mixing itself. So that's it. We got it sprayed. Went pretty well. Something a little off in my calibration, and I think it's the distance in between passes. I think most people do this. When I mowed, I had striped the field in a way that would help me when I did this. So I used the oval around the track and went back and forth so I could use those as guidelines. And I think going every other stripe was probably just a little too close. So I put more chemical down than was calibrated. So we'll see what that does. It's, you know, first time, so nothing's ever going to be perfect, but we'll see what we can do with that. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time out on the fields.